Okay, I just wanted to make a video here. I finally got home last night with my 2004 Crossfire that has a 2006 Mercedes CLS 500 V8 engine in it. So this thing's pretty awesome. I did have some problems on the trip, so it delayed me 2 days total. I had a tornado and a bunch of bad weather in southeast Texas. And I also hit a pothole just before I came through Louisiana. Well, I was coming through Louisiana before I hit Texas, and I believe that started a chain of events that caused my front left bottom caliper mount bolt to come out. I think it either snapped when I hit the pothole in Louisiana and just took a while to vibrate out, or that shocked the threads and then it eventually vibrated out. But anyway, 2.5 miles south of Fort Stockton, Texas, the thing decided to come out, and the caliper was flopping around. I didn't know what was going on at first, and so the car in the left front was making a horrible grinding sound when I hit the brakes, and it wasn't stopping very well. And so anyway, that cost me a day in Fort Stockton. But here's the car. Looks good. It runs pretty well. It has a 6-speed, which with the V8 is really, really nice. I'll show a few things that it has up here on the dash. There's a heads-up display. I need to adjust it a bit because using my GPS on my phone, I found out that it wasn't agreeing with my dash speedometer, and I found out the dash speedometer is accurate. The heads-up display is not. So I've got to adjust that, no big deal. It has a radar detector built in up behind the grille, and the display is here. And one of the previous owners who did the build actually did a pretty good job of building that into the console. Looks pretty decent. Interior's in real good shape. It's not dark outside, so you can't see, but it has LED lights in the taillights and the front turn signals, and then it's got HID headlights. And then we'll go out here and I will open the hood. I don't have a photographer with me today, so there it is with a cold air intake, which is nice. The V8. This is something I hadn't seen before. I don't know if you can buy these or if one of the previous owners had it done, but it's a brushed aluminum top or whatever on top of the fuse box. Have not seen that before, but the engine swap was done really well from what I can tell, and Josh Chase did the hookups of the electronics and the computer programming. So if you know Josh Chase, you know that was done right. So I didn't have any problems there. Like I said, it's got the HID headlights. It has a couple of Carmen badges. There's one here, and then there's one underneath the spoiler as well. I don't have the spoiler up, but it's one on the back as well. But there's one under the spoiler. So what I'm gonna do is just put the camera down here. And for those who are wondering why I would go all the way across the country for a Crossfire, this will probably tell you why. That is why. This thing sounds awesome, especially when you're winding it through the gears. My neighbor called me last night right after I got home. He said, "Did you just get home?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, I heard your car go by." He said, "It sounds awesome." So anyway, that's it. Just thought I'd run through the basics of it. Oh, it has aftermarket wheels on it too, but they're staggered 19s and 18s, just like the stock. It also has I forget the name, JOL or JOM It has aftermarket coilover suspension on it, which when we had the wheels off to get the caliper bolt replaced, I got to check that out pretty well. So looks really nice. So a lot of little goodies like that. So there she is. She's at home in Arizona now.